Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're back again.
Hey,
We did it. We made it.
Yes,
We're alive.
we stuck
So
to our
far.
guns. Yeah, hi. This is Horizons Unknown, a Starfinder actual play of the Horizons of the Vast adventure path. My name is Don, and I don't have the layout of who is in order, so I'm just going to say, Pan, introduce yourself and your character.
okay. Hello, I'm Pan. I play Galatea Saleo. She is a Patra Technomancer. She is probably, I think she's the youngest of the group, and this is not her first time fighting bugs.
That's right. We are fighting bugs this week, but for those of you just tuning in, get all the intros out of the way. Jeff, please.
Hey, I'm Jeff. I'm from Emergency Power Podcast as a player. In this one, I'm playing Tomo, who is an N2 colony, the ooze from Alien Archive 4, and they are a Solarian.
Cool. Next. Sorry, I'm looking at it. Carrie.
Hi, I'm Carrie. I'm with Critical Hit Cookies. On this, I'm playing Rora, an Urog nanocyte. So,
You have a cookie with you.
I straight up. A friend of mine.
You're gonna
friend of
have
the
to hold it
show.
up closer,
Oh.
close to your face, because I've got us zoomed in pretty good.
Are they individually wrapped?
yeah.
Are
yeah, they
individually
Nice.
wrapped.
Wow.
Nice wrapping, nice bubble wrap, nice packing materials. Friend of mine, friend of the show, Tracy, who is in the Hexgrid Heroes podcast I do. She sent me a little care package Christmas gift, and I'm not going to eat them on stream, but they're good. I see I have cookies and cream waiting for me. They are very good. So yes, thank you so much, Carrie, Tracy, everyone, for taking care of me. Hell yeah. And lastly, but not leastly, Adam.
I play Sifrix Valve. I don't even remember how to pronounce my last name. Is that weird?
A bit.
Yeah. I play Hull. That's why he goes by that name. And he is a Vanguard Dragonkin who does big punches.
And he is going to need to do big punches very soon because we are going to get into combat. But to catch everyone up, this team, this team of three explorers were tasked by the Dragon Corporation on Triaxis called Zenility Labs to fly out with a bunch of settlers, pioneers, scientists, explorers to take up this big plot of land, about 10,000 square miles, if I remember the AP right. Set up camp, start looking into some research, develop this colony, and wouldn't you know it, they had a stowaway join the party in the just before launch, and that's where Hole entered the fray. You all flew through the drift for 17 days, if I remember right.
And
Pretty
that entire
uneventful.
time, Hull could not stand up straight. He was just like bent over,
Yes.
going through the corridors.
Yes. This starship, same with Rora. Two large-sized PCs is just great for me.
We're here
in
to
an
make your
open
life
field.
easy.
Well, we're
We're
in
in
an open field
it's
now.
fine.
Yeah, but that 17 days on that starship, this starship is designed to, once it arrived on the planet, it started to break itself apart like reverse Voltron and start setting up your settlement, which we will need to have a name for. So put that in your heads, everyone, those watching and playing. Start thinking of what you want to call this settlement. But all the components started going to ground. Started auto setting up. These things are primed to these prefabricated sections were designed to kind of put themselves together with minimal outside effort. But the four of you plus the Zenility Labs liaison, Erzan Shire, took this shuttle down, which the bridge of this starship was like a component part of, and you set down our fourth hull took you all in for a landing. It was a successful landing.
Beautiful.
It was
beautiful.
yes. It's true in Starfinder. Any landing you can walk away from is a good one, and you all walk out of the shuttle. But due to the rocky nature of the landing itself, you all disturbed a nest of some burrowing creatures. And as you step down into the ramp, you see the camp ahead of you, like setting itself up. You see the other settlers starting to. I think I described it as kind of like an RV where you can like prop open things and they're kind of setting things up. But as the glittering lake reaches out before you, all around you, a fair bit away from you, actually, these creatures burrow out, and I'm going to show a picture of them upload, or much bigger rather. View character artwork, show to players. Does that look okay, Jeff?
Whoa! Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it up.
Them
these
beautiful boys.
Yeah.
Yes. So I guess I should, before we get into the fight, thank you all for showing up, all the players for playing with me, Jeff for handling so much of the tech, Carrie for supplying me the sugar crash that's going to happen in about 2 hours, and so Jeff will be in charge of the tech. So please be patient. Any errors are my fault, and he's just trying to play catch up on my crap. But this is what you see. These creatures burrow out from the ground.
I'm so ready.
Yeah,
I'm so ready for this.
We already rolled for initiative, so let's just get into it.
All right. First combat.
Yes, and also I should say this is my first time doing a combat on Foundry Live, so please bear with us. I clicked
So,
begin
piece of
combat.
cake.
Yeah, it'll be totally fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so first up, way out in the distance.
Like off the map in the distance.
No. In the distance.
Just coming over a hill, 1,000.
Just army of
I don't think
beetles.
it's really no problem. Oh no.
Scuttling up. It is a little bit outside your range, even though it's a very bright day right now. So the dark vision is, I probably screwed up a setting, but I will just have them double move.
They can
I can
just
see 'em.
move one. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I walked out of the ship and I stared directly at the sun for a few seconds, so I can't see anything right now.
That's why I
Right
can't
on.
get past him.
You might see it now as another one much closer comes scuttling up.
Whoop!
Whoa,
And-
Hello.
that's awfully close.
It rolled
Tomo,
upon
this
us.
thing,
Let's go.
yeah, this thing just skitters up to you. You look at it like it's, the AP calls them Mole-Beetles, because you can, as you see the forearms of this thing very much look like the hands of a vole. It's orangey carapace. It's clicking at you. It's got little mouth feelers kind of wiggling around, trying to get a scent of this strange alien creature. And
Wait, Jeff, turn into a 5-armed creature to intimidate it.
I don't think I can do that.
You can call them Beetles or Bowls. No.
you can call them whatever you like. This is your colony. Tomo,
I
does
like
an
Beetle
18
because they came to
Beetle?
meet us.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
I'm gonna take advantage.
Tomo, does an 18 hit your KAC?
Oh, it does.
Okay,
Oof.
so 7 points of slashing damage as this burrowing claw scrapes across your shiny new armor.
Ouch.
Yes.
Off to a good start. Good start.
I could take it, maybe.
These beetles have like plus 18 to hit. He just rolled a nat 1 on that.
Just
Oh, speaking of, remind me, I think we talked about it offline about using crit cards. How do you all feel about them?
Oh, I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
love
say
'em.
yes, but I
Sure.
don't know what I'm getting in for. Yeah, yeah, you and me both. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the next Mole-Beetle moves over, but it doesn't move all the way up. It's kind of standing there. You see its mouth feelers wiggling around, trying to figure out, what are you people?
Okay, good.
And
I was wondering if you were asking about the cards because you had just rolled a nat 20 on the next attack and
I
you wanted to
have.
make sure
I
you
have.
could do it.
Nope. Nope, but I do have them at the ready. But
Oh,
next
wow.
up,
Nice.
Tomo, you have
All
just
right.
been slashed. It is now your turn,
Yeah.
and let's see what you got going on.
I also want to know what these things are, but I don't have life science or physical science, so that's not going to happen. Instead, Tomo is going to attune themselves to the energy of the universe, and that is going to increase my land speed by 10.
And then you just run into the distance.
Then I just run away. Goodbye, guys. No, I think this takes a move action. I'm going to change my solar flare, my Solarian solar flare, to stun mode because I have a particular solar crystal. And then I'm going to say to everyone else, we are the intruders of these insects. I do not think that we should kill them, but we must defend ourselves. And fires a shot at this one right next to me.
Okay.
And
Sorry to tell you
that's
this,
gonna
but
be
these claws don't have stun.
So what kind of attack is this?
it's a standard attack ranged weapon, so it would provoke if they
Yes.
have a reaction, and that's going to hit an 18 against EAC.
Oh yes. Ooh, against EAC. Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
that definitely hits. These things are just little critters.
All right,
So
so a
definitely hits.
blast of electricity comes out of this buster cannon in Tomo's arm.
Wait, that's stun?
Oh! But it's non-lethal. It's like a stun gun.
Doesn't look like a stun gun. It looks like it's just
You should see it when it's at its full power.
no, thank you.
And that's going to be 8 electricity damage.
Okay. 8 non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Is there a trick to using that on this thing? I'll just keep a score over here of it.
And that's my turn.
Okay, cool. Very good. 8. This thing, oh yeah, it needs to get its attack of opportunity off. Uh, 13 KAC.
13 KAC, Jeff.
13 KAC. Sorry, I had to get the dog out of here. He was
Oh, okay, that's
being
fine.
loud. 13 KAC, that does not hit.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah,
And that's my turn.
very good. Next up is another Mole-Beetle. This one is going to scuttle up. And just again, the little mouth feelers getting a taste of what's going on. There
Mm.
are a lot of these. From the distance, another one comes into view. Again, scuttling all the way, just scuttling. These things are like leaving little furrow marks as they're squabbling across the ground here. You get the feeling that they move much more gracefully underground. But next up is Rora, at the base of the ramp.
All right, I am going to, because I do have life science, learn something about these things first off.
Okay.
23?
Okay. So something we haven't talked about is I play with quite a few different people in various games, and some people do things differently. So you definitely cleared it to get some information.
Okay.
Rules lawyer out there, anyone want to tell me the rule for how much information I can give?
I'd say
It
it's just
depends
like
on
what
the
you're
rarity
comfortable
of the
with.
creature. It
Common.
every. Okay, so the DC is like 5 plus 1.5. It's CR,
Okay.
and then for every 5 you exceed that by, you get another piece of information.
Okay, so you get quite a bit off this roar. You look at it, you might not have run into this in the Pact worlds, but it does have certain similarities to other creatures. This is a small vermin. The skirmish music playing in the background now has rattling sabers and spears, so that's fun.
He's got a
These
knife.
these small vermin creatures have blind sense vibration, dark vision, a burrow speed, and is there anything in particular you like?
Do they have any specific vulnerabilities?
AC.
No, no vulnerabilities, but they are
Okay.
mindless.
Okay.
And it looks like that the little waggling tentacle things in their mouths look like that they can attach and use that to feed off of people.
Oh, they're face huggers.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought it was
swell.
cute until you said that.
Oh no.
Uh,
Question:
I'm
If I
going
don't
to,
if I don't
after
have a
figuring
face,
that out that they're going to feed on us, I relay the information and I use my nanite surge to do a
Mhm.
gear array and bring
Oh.
up my static storm dashko.
Okay, yeah,
Sick.
I've
Whoa.
never, yeah. So nanosite, this looks awesome. What's this like? This what describe what this looks like when you make this materialize?
There's a big cloud that forms around me, and then it whirs all together, and then it forms the dashko.
Okay, cool.
can you do
said
that
storm?
a limited number of times?
I have 5 nanite surges per day.
Oh, nice. Make sure you. We
That's
have a
solid.
tracker for that.
Cool.
Do you get back on like a rest or anything? Or is it just like only dailies?
5 per like adventuring day. So after the 8 hours rest, you get the 5 back, right? I think.
Oh,
Right.
got it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So yeah. What kind of action was it to draw this out? You're gonna get grilled a lot because I don't know nanosites at all. Sorry, but
This whole stream is gonna be us asking Carrie, like, how does your class work?
And Carrie's
And
going to be like,
if you
To be
made
fair, after a
this
while,
up-
you can start making it up. But yeah, oh yeah, I can do that. Yep,
absolutely,
that's,
yeah.
That's a
I
thing
was
can do.
assuming that with the recall knowledge and the nanite surge, that was my turn.
I think a recall knowledge is a free action.
All right, then. I'm going to whack it then.
Hit it.
Cool. You're gonna whack the one right in front of you. Ooh.
Yeah, nanite arrays are move actions.
Okay. Yep.
Sweet.
All of the arrays are move actions.
Good to know. Thank you, Jeff.
It's an 8.
Okay. Unfortunately, an 8 is not going to be enough. The lightning crackling on your Dashko's blade just kind of whizzes right by it, and you see that this Mole-Beetle kind of like flinches and is now pointing its weird feelers at you. Next up, we have Galatea Soril from the back of the ramp. You could just turn around and leave.
Just go back
She's
inside.
definitely
you're a
considering it. Yeah, she's looking around being like, okay, so now that we know these things are like face huggers, it's definitely not. We're not doing the stunning thing, right? We can just take them out.
I'm down for
Because
the
yes.
now.
Take a
They're
shot.
trying to face hug us.
And we
yeah,
can't
sure.
really reason with them.
Yeah. That seems fair. My conscience is raised. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna take a shot at the one down there. It's eating your arm.
They are not gentle
This
creatures.
is how they show affection.
I should tell
We
you,
just
like
met
when they're
them.
moving, they are moving swiftly. They are erratic. They do not look like they're inquisitive.
No, I
but
like the idea. This is
Look,
what
it
he thinks a
likes
gentle
me.
creature is. Like people with dogs that like bite, and they're like, "Oh no, he's just playing."
yes.
We need to get them all as pets.
No.
Oh God.
I'm gonna take a shot with my rifle.
Okay. Which one are you hitting?
The one that's been attacking from the front.
Okay.
If you want to point out, you can also hold X, and it'll bring up a little hand, and you can click on like which
Oh,
one.
great. There we go.
Okay.
This
Thank
guy.
you. Okay. You are shooting through two large
Oh.
people, so that'd be like a -8. You want to
Good point. In
maybe
that case,
I
can
don't
I
think
hop-
soft cover stacks.
Yeah, I think it maxes out at -4,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
So Galatea would know trying to shoot that. If Pan would like to redirect, I'll be kind to you in the first combat.
Thank you. Can I hop down off the? How high is the ramp?
Not even 10 feet. You won't even.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop down then so I can get a good
Okay.
shot.
Okay. So
Yes,
I will kind of help you and flavor this. It's a move action to draw out your rifle, and so like as one fluid moment, pull it out, drop down. You are now see these things. They are small, but there are a lot of them. There are six of
Superhero
them.
landing. She's gonna do superhero landing.
No, she definitely lands, stacks it, kind of like grabs a gun and goes, "Oh, I'm okay, I'm okay."
Right on.
And that is a 21 to hit then.
That hits. So which one did
Nice.
you decide to attack then?
Was it an X? There we go. This guy.
Okay. That one will not so much take it because they're on an elevated thing. So how much damage?
7.
7 points of damage. Okay. So non-lethal
Worry
is
about
weird.
this.
Whoa,
these-
hey, I didn't say non-lethal.
Oh no, I know you didn't. But it's already taken 8 non-lethal, and it now
Oh,
took
right.
7 lethal.
It only matters what does the killing blow.
Okay, so it is still up. Oh wait, no.
Non-lethal damage is just damage unless it's the attack that kills them,
Okay,
and then they go
Yep.
unconscious rather than dying.
okay, yep. You kill this thing.
Okay, great.
No.
There's
He
like
was
8
my
more. You can pick
friend.
another one to be your friend.
But that one had nice colorations.
Well, now it's still got nice colorations, I guess, kind of.
What kind of gun is it?
It's a long arm.
It's a
Um,
staccato rifle,
Yeah,
right?
it's kind of
Okay, so the sonic waves make cook this thing on the inside.
Yeah, so the outside still looks nice.
Yeah, as it's flung
The
all
coloration is
over
fine.
Tomo and Rora. Not so much Rora, but definitely Tomo.
Smells delicious.
Yeah, you just
It does smell
Gallagher
good,
this
yeah.
Mole-Beetle onto Tomo.
Sorry. I mean, you're welcome, but sorry.
All right, that is you. Next up is yet another Mole-Beetle. They are going to scamper up,
Yeah, scamper it up. I'm ready.
double moving, and now bringing up the rear, both in initiative and in location, positioning. Hull, what do you got for us?
Okay, so as we walk out, Hull stretches his back like an old guy who's just been sitting for too long. Like, all right, let's get this started. And he unfurls his wings, one of which has metal plating all over it. And he's going to flap them, jump over Galley, and land on the ground. And then, just to make life fun, let's say, move. Land right there. Actually, let me see. Just need to measure something real quick. Don't even worry about it.
That would have been so cool if we didn't all have our backs to him.
Okay. Yeah, right there. All right, so now I'm going to use my Dragonkin breath weapon, which
Okay.
is a
Sick.
30-foot cone
Oh no.
that is going to do
Nice.
1d6 acid damage plus half my level. And if if my judgment is correct on where I'm standing, I hit literally all of them except maybe one or two.
Okay.
Let's see.
So to save
Right.
time so we can get this thing going, this is the first combat. I'm just going to roll one reflex save for all. Is everyone cool with that?
Okay.
Yep.
Oh no, that's an 11.
Mm.
Yes. Okay. Oh, it's damage time.
Okay.
As I was doing this, I'm pointing out another one to Tom. You can have that one. See, that looks fine.
All right, so he rears back, hits
It's
his
really
chest
pretty.
like he has acid reflux, and then just and unleashes 7 acid damage
Oof.
at all of them.
Okay.
Oh
They
yes,
are
that
all
one
s-
looks good.
No. They are all still up, but they all are now bloodied.
Yes.
Hull also gains an entropy point at the start of combat.
Yes, he does. So
Right.
now his AC goes up, and I'll wait to do more stuff on my next turn. Let's
All
go.
right. That was pretty effective. First up, this Mole-Beetle, the very far thing, is going to come up here, and you see this thing like it's hurt, but it's kind of squabbles over and it starts to like lurch forward, and it spits out its entire stomach.
Ah,
Mm.
Return the favor?
Oh, that's a
I need a
terrible
reflex
breath weapon.
save from Hull
Oof.
as the
All right,
stomach
let's
is
go.
regurgitated and these feelers have blades in them. So they are using an ability. Expelling its lumpy stomach into an empty adjacent square, several dozen hooked feeding filaments whip out from the stomach. Creatures other than the Mole-Beetle must succeed. What was your reflex save?
Gross.
That was a 14.
Okay, you pass, so you will take saving throw or gain. Okay, so you won't gain the bleeding condition, but you will take half damage. You'll take 1 point of damage.
Paul just kind of looks down at them in disappointment.
So it spews it up. It kind of like all these like little whip like filaments come out. They lash against you, but then they like fold back up and it slurps its stomach back in and it regains that hit point.
Yummy. Oh, he stole life from me?
he life leeched.
Yeah, he
did.
literally. did this.
Basically, yes, this is an ability called eversion feeding.
Ugh.
Yeah, and you hurt all of them.
Yes, I did. This is my job.
They're about
Bring
to
it
chow
on.
down.
This one's going to move over here, and it's going to shoot it out in between Galatea and Hull. I need reflex saves from both of you.
Okay,
Yeah.
quick question though. Did it move through one of my threatened squares since I do have
Take it.
reach?
Take it.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
go.
These are mindless creatures. They're only acting on instinct, but it's squabbling over, and you see it like start to do the retch thing.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's a nat 2 for an 8.
Yeah, I got a 10.
Okay, that's your reflex save. Hull, what's your reflex save?
Yeah. Let me get that going.
You're good.
Reflex. Much better. That is a total of a 20.
Yeah,
Hey.
you both pass.
Hey.
I'll just tell you now, DC 10, because they're going to be doing it a lot now. So you are going to take half damage off of this. That's only supposed to be 1, but so 2. You each take 1 point of damage,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
they get that back.
They're getting it all over my shoes.
Ew, 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 ew.
Yeah, just immediately it goes down, slaps down onto the ground, stings you all, slurps it right back up.
Ah,
Dr.
still want one for a
Tomo.
pet, Tomo?
Tomo.
Tomo. All right. Well, I'm pretty much okay here, but I'm gonna move 25 feet
Okay.
to the east, and take a shot at the one that is engaged next to Rora.
Okay.
And this is once again non-lethal.
Okay.
That's gonna be 9 against EAC.
Afraid not. Nope. Your shot goes. Your solar flare goes wide. What does your solar flare look like?
It is so there's this red crystal that, when activated, the crystal goes inside of Tomo's ooze arm and forms like a Mega Man style buster cannon.
You know, Mark Like Music in the chat got that earlier. as
Yes.
well. There you
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Now, does it have the line special property by chance?
No,
Unfortunately not.
I'm
So
not gonna
Galatea-
attack.
Oh, that'd be
Galatea.
awesome.
Just thought I'd ask.
What?
All right. So
it does have
Hull.
some other fun stuff, but I haven't
Okay.
used it that much yet.
Cool. And so I'm being kind at first. You're attuning and all that. You're
Yeah, continuing to attune to the energy.
all right. So Hull, tried and true. Give me
Mhm.
that reflex save. DC 10.
Yeah, you got it. I'm just
As
gonna have
another-
this on
Sure.
like ready because it's gonna keep happening.
You got it.
How's a 12 do for you?
Yep. You'll still take 1 point of damage, so you won't take the bleeding condition, but it does sap a little bit more out of you, off of you.
This is beginning to hurt my toenails.
This one's just gonna take a guarded. Nah, this one's gonna walk. Yeah, it's gonna take a. It's mindless, so it's not gonna take it. What it's trying to do is, you see it. These ones that are closer are trying to get as many in its ensnaring as possible. So this one steps up. Galatea and Hull
Yeah.
reflex saves as this thing starts lurching
You got it.
forward, and its stomach just spills out all over.
Hey, it's a 12.
Okay.
I knew it had to come at some point. This is
Okay.
a 6.
Okay. So okay. 1 point damage, Rora. Well, 1 point damage for both of you. But Hull, these kind of stick in you more, and you are going to have the bleeding condition. So these things like get into
Oh.
you, like they've been kind of
Like
wearing you
that.
down,
Yeah.
and they are in you. And it will, when it gets to your turn, we can deal with bleeding damage.
All right, let's do it.
All right, that's the last one of those. Rora.
All right, I'm going to try again to hit the one in front of me,
All right.
hopefully with more success.
Okay.
I believe.
Are we all doing lethal damage, by the way, apart from Tomo? Just so we're sure.
Oh, yeah.
17?
Everyone else in that.
Definitely hits. Yep, 17 definitely hits.
6 points of damage.
Okay. Right on.
Oh, it's still
Not
alive,
enough
isn't
to-
it?
Yeah, not enough to bring it down just yet, but yeah, you definitely pierce into these things, and you feel like this thing is just a bug with extra parts. All right, Rora. You want to move at all?
Sure.
Cool. Galatea, you're up next.
Can I hop back up onto the platform here?
It'd be a pretty easy athletics to climb up.
Okay, sure. Just I figure I can get out of the way of these guys entirely
Sure.
and just take pot shots.
You jump down. Pew pew. No,
Yeah.
I'm out of here. Just pull back
Yeah.
I
up.
see the stomach things. I go, oh no. Get
Yeah,
back
I'll
up.
No,
put
no.
I will put the DC at low, so just don't roll super low, so I don't have to make
What'd you
things
say,
up.
acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics, you're pulling yourself up.
All right. Don't suck. Ooh, 15.
Okay, yeah, you're
Do
good.
some pull-ups on your way up.
You are up above. You have the high ground. I'll say that's move action if you got a stand.
Can't lose.
I'm just gonna take my shot. This guy, X, right? This guy.
Okay.
here.
Gotcha.
Pew pew.
So yeah, you guys rolling privately is all well and good. I feel like I'm being not lied to, but like I feel like I'm missing out that I can't.
Oh, I
Why are you
see
holding-
how it is.
Wow, 5 nat 20s, guys. Okay.
There is a way to reveal them after the fact if you think
Yes.
some's BSing.
Yeah,
I
you
trust
can-
you.
you can see
It's
it,
just
right? You're
like
the DM.
it's like I'm the GM. I know all. But what's this question mark nonsense? What was your what was your attack?
6. Oh, I hit for 17.
Okay, 6 points of damage with a 17 attack.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. This one is gone. It wasn't
Yes.
able to absorb enough of Hull's life force that it
Very
just
gross.
like again like the sonic waves hitting this thing. It just like burst like a baked potato.
What, all over Hull?
Yeah, and the all over Hull and all over the hull of your shuttle.
Hmm.
Those poor bugs.
It's getting in my wounds.
Yeah.
This one's gonna scamper up, and Rora and Hull give me that reflex save. As it's look, this one's rough as well, but it hasn't gotten to have any feeding yet, so it's
11.
got it.
16.
Both of you got it,
Nice.
so half. 1 point each.
Take it.
All right. That is that one. Hull, it is now your turn. What's the
Excellent.
refresh on your dragonkin thing?
It's after. It might even be once per day, but it's not going to happen again in this fight.
Okay.
10-minute rest and regain stamina point.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep, you are surrounded.
So Hull not terribly happy about this, but also doesn't want them to go after anyone else. He is going to first align his shield with. Let's go with the one down to the south. So he
Okay.
got a +1 against that.
Okay.
And then he's gonna do a punch on the one behind him. He's gonna
Okay.
do a big punch.
All
Sick
right.
backhand.
Rears back. That's a nat 15 for a total of 20
Yep.
to hit.
Yep.
Dang.
Some damage, and that is a total of 8 damage. Just brings the fist down on him.
Nice.
Not as explosive as the staccato pulse rifle, but you go clean right through this thing. It had 1 HP left. Very good. You get an entry point for taking something down to 0. I haven't played a Vanguard, so
No.
I'll have to double check.
As far as attacking, I think you only get one for getting a crit.
okay.
Most of the entropy points are for like moving, charging, or getting hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Feeling emboldened, this one that's been feeding on you isn't going to expel its stomach. I wonder if I don't think I've been doing it wrong. It doesn't say it can't. It's just a standard. Okay, so this is just going to be a claw.
All right.
Attack.
We should keep one alive and intact for like study.
That one I punched is mostly together.
No, it's not.
No, it's
It's like
Together
caved in.
ish.
yes. So 17 for 7 points of damage. Hull.
Not a chance.
Okay. Right.
Against that particular one, my AC is 21.
Oh,
Nice.
very well. All right.
Dang.
That one is up. Now it's Tomo.
All right. Tomo, hearing Galley's suggestion about keeping one alive, says, "If that is the arrangement, then that is acceptable." And I gain another stellar energy point, and then I'm going to spend my standard action, and a bolt of lightning just comes down from the sky into the
Clear blue day.
Buster cannon. Yeah, it just comes out from nowhere. It just kind of like coalesces into their Buster cannon, and then fires at the one next to Rora, and I'm gonna need it to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
Well, he wasn't kidding about non-lethal strikes, huh?
This one is lethal.
Oh yeah, no, I can tell. I can.
The
see it.
understanding, Tomo has the understanding that we're gonna keep one of them alive. That is an acceptable compromise.
I said intact, but I guess.
All right. Oh,
That's a 6.
a 6. Oh man. So this does 1d8 plus 1d8 per Solarian level. So you're gonna take 4d8. That's 13
Dude just
electricity
went
damage.
ham.
Holy shit.
So, what does destructive discharge look like when it?
Just the biggest bolt of electricity coming out of this
Wow.
buster cannon straight at this thing. It's like a Tesla coil, like just hitting this person until it pops.
Okay. All right. Yep. You see it fill up. You see all of its little like filaments, all its little feelers. It's like arcing all around, and just goo.
Per our
arrangement,
we will keep one alive. Yes.
Are you sure you can do that?
Not with this attack.
Okay. Once you
Okay.
find, we'll just knock it out.
See, I told you there were storms going on today.
There's no storms going on. Did you not? Never mind. Let's
It
just
is
go
a
on.
beautiful day. So yes,
It's
last
not cloud in
session,
the sky.
Cole took the shuttle down and said that the adverse weather conditions of this alien world is what caused their
Maybe that's
problematic.
tree.
Yes, fair. Okay, good job, Tomo. Rora, you're up. You are thoroughly covered in Mole-Beetle
Tomo.
guts.
You are welcome.
But it smells great.
I'm going to
Oh.
Like cooked lobster.
hit the one below me.
Gross. Okay.
And that is a 16.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Give me that
Only 4
damage.
points of damage.
Okay. Wow.
I know, I rolled
Uh,
poorly.
Oh no, this thing has been feeding pretty well, so it's been able to restore some of its vitality through
Yeah, it would be dead
the
otherwise.
donations from Dragonkin R Us. Still up. Rora, good job.
Loved
Galatea.
going there when I was a kid.
I don't think that was a donation so much as like shoplifting.
So these things are small. Hull is large. You will be taking soft cover penalties.
I'm going to move down the ramp so I can get
Okay.
a clear shot.
All right. So award for most mobile PC this
Patra.
battle goes to Galatea.
And yeah, I'm going to take a shot on this guy.
All right.
Excellent. Yeah, listen, so far they've all come to me. I haven't had to move.
That
No, they
sounds
did-
fine. Pew pew. Oh, wait. There we go. 10.
I haven't had to look at their ACs lately, so give me a sec. It's either been
This is
way,
definitely borderline.
way over. EAC. Yes, that's a hit. EAC is 10.
6 damage.
Nice.
This one's gone. You nuke this. You not nuke. You microwave this thing.
Yep.
Just
Good.
flips over and its legs kick up in the air like twitching.
Ding.
Hull. There is one left.
Okay, Howard, you've got to punch it non-lethally.
It does have a fair amount of health still on it.
All right, it's fine. All right, I'm gonna try to non-lethally punch it. So I'm pretty
I'm
sure
going to
I
glance
have
at
to
the
take
caved-in one
-4.
next to me. It's entirely dead.
Yeah, unless you have the stun property on your weapon.
Yeah, my fist does not have the stun property.
You never know.
Okay, so I am going to try to non-lethally go at this thing.
Okay,
Fist
-1.
charges up this green energy as I go for an entropic strike on this
Okay.
one.
All right.
Let's see. With the -4, that is a 13 KAC.
Oof.
Still, this hits, just barely hits.
Let's
but yep.
go. All right. Normal damage. All right. So he comes down, hammer fist, 9 non-lethal damage on this thing.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
How do you entropically strike this into unconsciousness? Where are you hitting it?
It's a tiny creature.
Small.
Small. Okay, I'm gonna say the all over part with my giant fist.
Okay.
Just boom.
So to refresh people, this thing, it's about 3 feet long. I probably should have said that in the description earlier. Just about 3 feet.
So
in
is
length.
my fist.
Exactly. You just strike this thing. It kind of like wobbles a bit, and it just collapses face down into the back legs still kind of twitching. This thing is unconscious. You are now out of combat, and in the distance, near the other portion of the settlement, you see all the settlers cheering you on. Some of them have weapons drawn, but none of them came to your rescue because, frankly, you didn't need it.
They saw Tomo's limit break and went, it's okay.
Yeah, they saw lightning. They're like, "We're good over here."
Yeah.
Hull takes his hand and puts it over his stomach, and he's like, "I should have been bleeding for a while now, and I'm sure I've taken damage from that. But
Oh,
are there any medics around here? Just this is barely anything, but
Let's get you inside with this dog. We can give it to somebody to check out while we get you patched up.
sounds good. I'm sure I'll bleed on the way there."
I mean,
yeah.
you-
Over the
Blood,
over
goo.
that 2 rounds, you only took 6 points of damage.
Okay,
But thank you for keeping track of that when I didn't.
absolutely.
But yeah, you're able to rip those things off. They were very disgusting. But yeah, you are now out of combat. In the distance, people are still going about their work. But one of them walks up, a very stern-looking half-orc female. And we have art
Look
for
it
that.
over like, yeah, respect.
Give me a sense motive.
Ooh, something I'm sure I'm absolutely stellar at. That is a 10 for a total of a 10.
22.
Oh, we will give you one?
Yeah, go for it. Why not?
I got a 1.
Okay.
Hmm.
Rora, you know this person as you were probably the most studious of the members of the Hexplora-Corp team. This is Feralit Angelos, half-orc laborer. Hole, you... let me see those.
I got a 1.
Okay, a 1. Rora,
Also got a
I can't
one,
see your...
wasn't
Oh, I had
Did
a
you
1.
go? Oh boy, I don't know how you forgot her, but there were a lot of people. But this one, she looks like one of the 4 half-orc sisters who are manual laborers for the camp. Tomo, Hull.
Tomo got a 22, and I also am just naturally reading emotions.
Yeah, that's his whole deal. And
That's
that was
right.
a 10 total for me.
Okay, yeah. You see someone, Hull, looking at you with respect. Tomo, you see someone just like. As they were walking up, waves of doubt disappear in favor. Now show deep admiration and respect as this half orc walks up. Artwork about to be displayed, done by our very own Adam.
Oh.
Yay.
Person walks up to you. They have a rifle in their hands. Come up, hand extended. Welcome to the team. I'm Farlet.
Oh, there they are.
Hit my chest. My name's Hull. And I feel like, just looking at her, you and I need to have a push-up off.
How you are bleeding a lot. You know that, right?
Oh, right, yeah. I've had worse. But yeah, we should probably deal with this.
She digs into one of her.
Oh man, she's doing a
cargo
push-up in the
drawer.
picture. Awesome. Pull up.
Yep, doing a pull up in the picture.
Nice.
Great work, Adam. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you, Adam.
she pulls out a roll of bandages and just tosses it to you, Hull, and gives you a very, very curt nod of approval. Looks at the rest of you and kind of does like a head inclination. We're going to get started over here. These things go up basically by themselves, but if you'd like to oversee the process, it's pretty mundane work. But thank you for clearing those out. Those are pretty nasty. We're going to have patrols set up.
We'll be right there as soon as we deal with Hull's injury.
She is already
You want me
walking
to-
back.
Short on words. I like it. Do you want
I
me
was
to
going to roll
a medicine
medicine.
check? Okay. If you want to do it, absolutely. I'll assist if I can.
That was a 24.
I like go to start helping, and you're already like.
Yeah, I was like, bat
That's
your
done.
hand away as I'm like.
Somehow got a bandage over his own face and he doesn't know how to put it there.
This barely
Just
ever
get it out.
happens.
You just
Wow,
give
I'm impressed.
you just give Hull like a Fisher Price med kit to play with while you're actually patching them up.
Listen, in the war, I use these all the time. It's fine.
That med kit?
Yes, actual med kits. I'm a soldier, not a preschooler.
Right. She looks at Roar and like shrugs. Probably.
Anyways, I'm gonna reach down and pick up the bug. Like, what are we doing with this?
We should study them. We might learn things about this region by understanding them.
If nothing else, we can keep them away from the camp. That'd be good too. Maybe there's something we can figure out about them from here. Do we have a biologist
Well-
on the team?
Yeah, do we have a cage? Anything I can just...
I was going to say,
I'm not
we're
a real
gonna need
fan of
something that has
bugs.
a bottom on it because they burrow.
Yeah. Metal cage, nowhere near where I sleep.
Can I make a metal cage actually? With fabricate tech?
Yeah, that does have a time limit, but for now, if you want to temporarily cage this thing, those of you who were supposed to be on the ship know that this settlement does, in fact,
What?
have a biologist.
So we're supposed to just kill everything we land on, right?
No, we can
I
take
don't,
it to.
I don't think that's quite what we were planning on.
Right, yeah, no, I know that from reading the documents.
Because you know there are other settlers on the planet, right?
Yes.
But I figured.
At any point, any of you can do sense motive or bluff checks. I'll let you play this out, but
I don't know how necessary it is.
I think
especially-
until he does anything that puts us in danger, I think he's fine.
Can I make a survival check to like maybe look at the nest where these
Okay.
creatures came from?
You
They
definitely
just come
look
up out of
around
the
it.
ground.
Yeah, give me a life science check.
I
Also,
cannot
any
do
of
that.
you. Okay. Looking at the
Oh, I
survival.
can.
Okay, go ahead. Give me the survival, then give me the life science.
Maybe I can use survival to like track them back to where they came from.
Oh yeah. These things are burrowers. You saw where they dug up from, and they left kind of mole uprisings here and there, and they
That's-
do all come from under your ship.
That's
Um,
an
can
18
I
on
assist?
survival.
And a 15
The
on
survival?
life science.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll assist
yeah.
as well.
Okay. Those are assist on survival.
I do assist.
Okay.
It's a 20.
Okay. Pan.
Uh,
I'm currently not looking at Foundry. So go ahead and
okay.
just call those checks out.
yeah, that's a 22.
Oh wow, yeah, you both definitely aid. You do see that they all came from directly under it. You see that the soil here, as you're looking at it, like this whole area was properly quite well traveled by these things. But you see that the localization of them is under the ship, and what you know of starships is anything that was under in the core portion of this nest is now becoming compost for the soil beneath your starship.
Okay, well that means we don't have a problem of like landing on top of this thing's nest.
Okay.
So they're probably not going to come back anytime soon. That's good.
That life science check, Rora.
That
15 was it?
Yeah, 15.
Okay. Yep. You look at this creature a little closer, kind of piecing together some of the clues here of subterranean traveling creatures. You realize that it wasn't so much the heft of your very big shuttle that crushed them, but also the tremors kind of went throughout, and it kind of drove them into a frenzy. You are confident.
I definitely got some of them, though, right?
Yes, you definitely got most of them. But yeah, you realize that these things are normally quite docile, but the tremors and the mass murder of the rest of their nest kind of drove them to a bit of a frenzy. And once a landing pad is a proper landing pad is put up, you'll be able to land and take off without any trouble.
So the whole thing might have been our fault with the landing that we disturbed them. They actually should be fine from now on. So I don't know. I mean, we need guards set up around our camp anyways.
Well, I made sure to clear this area so that it wasn't a problem in the future. They might have come up, they might have been an infestation. Can't have bugs inside the ship.
No, but she said that it was our fault because of landing.
Can't have bugs inside the ship.
Okay, speaking of bugs
So,
in ship,
do we got a cage for this?
yeah. Actually, I'm going to turn around because someone's behind me.
Oh, that's Erzan Shire, the liaison for Zen and Letty Labs. When you landed, he insisted the four of you take the first step off. So once the shooting came out, he finished. He walked out. He doesn't have any weapons on him. He's kind of looking at you sheepishly as he makes his way down the ramp. And I said when I would have NPCs, I would show the artwork. So Erzan Shire, young human man, simple jumpsuit, has a mobility aid on one arm, and they just have like cybernetics and tech and gear all over them. And they look at you and said, "Well, it's quite a landing. You all handled yourselves quite well. I'll just head on back to the settlement. Come see me when you're done here."
Hey, Elton, real quick, do you know where we can find somebody who can take a look at this thing? We want to try and figure out what we can learn from it. Also, get it off the, the lawn.
Oh, yes, very well. Tayeta is our settlement's biologist. She'd be happy to. And you see him close his eyes and, like, squint at the general area where the thing is. I'll just tell you, he's just for free casting telepathic message out, casting it out, and just a few moments later, running up comes a smartly dressed Sheeran, and I don't have artwork for this person just yet, but they come up and they have a big series of panels kind of tucked under their arm, and they drop it down in front of you. And telepathically you hear, my first specimen of the planet. Thank you for making this one mostly alive.
You can thank them. I was in favor of killing it. And I just drop it down on the ground in front of them.
Okay. They immediately pop it down. It's kind of like a collapsible kennel for a dog. It just pops it open, kind of gets rigid, and then it kind of just scoops the 3-foot long insectoid.
Hey Tomo, you should probably name this one. Like it's thanks to you it's around, right? And if they get friendly, then you can have a pet like you wanted.
That is a fair point. I shall call it Steve.
Such gravitas. I love it.
Don't
Oh,
you
this
We'll
like
make
doesn't
good
know what to
pets
do
for
about
you.
that.
Steve. I've never heard that name. It must be.
Is that a local name for your
Yeah,
species?
is that important or?
It is a family name.
Ah, probably a great family. Good name.
Don't worry, Steve. Everything will be all right.
Just don't call for your
Pat it on
friends.
the head.
Yeah, you don't think these guys have can get concussions, right? It's probably fine.
You said they were mindless, right? I didn't detect any telepathy from them. Okay,
Nope.
so I just wanted to make sure they didn't communicate telepathically to their
They
allies.
acted purely on instinct throughout.
All right. Well, this is Steve. You're welcome.
Tayeta has the thing in there, and they pull out a little data pad, and they're already starting to take samples and scans of this thing. Looks up, Steve. Okay, I will note that in my records. Thank you, Tomo.
That is spelled S T E
Mhm.
E
Mhm.
E
Mhm.
V.
Mhm. Thank you. Putting it in my records
That
now.
sounds about right.
Yeah, that's a strong name.
Looking at this thing, it's going to be out for a little bit, but come back to my lab once we get everything set up. Boy, you wasted no time. Yes, thank you all. And this thing, she gives it a little kick, and it the cage, not the creature,
Right? Yeah. Wow.
gives the cage a little kick, and little repulsors lift it up 2 feet off the ground, and just kind of starts like a trolley, just kind of pushing it back towards the camp.
Nice. Far away from me.
Hull will look around and say, should we investigate the immediate surroundings? I think that would be a good first step.
Yeah, sounds good.
Works for me.
Okay.
It's just nice to be outside, so I wouldn't mind a bit of a walk. Wings spread out again.
I also
Maybe
want to pick
little
out
flap.
where I want my house to be.
I don't think we get houses quite yet. That's going to be a little while, but sure, you can pick out an area.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a
Something
riverside
with a
place.
view.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I don't want to be near any of those tall green things. They're a problem.
What, trees?
It's a tree.
Those are trees.
Right, yeah, trees. Of course. Those
Yeah,
things.
we might be
Alright,
seeing a
okay.
lot of those. We need their resources.
Yeah, watch
I'll
out for
be
those
ready
trees.
then.
Don't
They're
punch the-
benign. So, but thanks.
Arizand steps forward. Yeah, go ahead, take your pick, choose your plot of land. It is, Rora, you have the right of it. Of course, we're going to need some building material. The forest. He turns around and he points northeast to the forest in the. I've said, and I made it clear, each of these hexes of the map is 12 miles across. So the forest is about 12 miles that way. But for now, the shuttle will be used for lodgings for now. And of course, once we start getting material, if you stake your claim as the advisors of the expedition, you do have first pick. It would be good. Take a look around. And just a general description of the landing site you all chose for your settlement. You chose the Lakeshore site, which is a very wide, stable shelf covered with grassland, juts into a large lake to the west side, providing excellent visibility. It's I can pull up that image. One moment, please.
So, what do we think? Do we want to go towards the trees, or do we want to go over to the water and see what we got over there?
Do you reckon we can get some kind of transport? Maybe like a jeep or something?
I mean, I haven't looked around, but if we have one, awesome. I mean, most people say that I'm a little slower than them when it comes to growing cross country. So,
Right.
I would
if we
never
can
say that.
figure something out.
No.
Of course,
me
other
neither.
people think I'm slow, so I don't really have
No,
room.
why?
I get distracted sometimes, so I just kind of meander along.
I'm over here, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. Well, so water, tall green things.
I guess we should check
We
the
should go
green
see
things
if the
first.
lake is freshwater and what's in the lake.
So
Excellent
Perfect.
idea.
Okay.
you want to while the rest of the crew is kind of setting up shop, all the prefab buildings are being put up all around you. They don't really need you for this part, so you're going to spend some time looking around. This is kind of out of game. Would you be placing the settlement? It sounds like you're going to be putting it closer to the water side of the hex than the.
Yeah, lakeside property.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
Lakeside
Not
property on
Too
Waydana.
close
Someone make
until
that
we
parody.
explore the area to see that it's safe.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So you're all walking together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right.
What does the landscape look like as we're walking? Is it a fairly like
Yeah.
Terran,
Is it like fields or?
yeah.
Fields, yep, yeah, short grasses. There's like a tree here and there, but no real big concentration of it. Mostly grasslands in this area. As you get closer to the water, you see that the grasslands make way to a more rocky, pebbly beach, and all around you, like you look out at the water, you see in the distance a little splash of movement in the water itself, and flying, kind of like flocking near the shoreline, a bunch of migratory birds. They're no bigger than a seagull, but as you're walking up to the water, you see them like sitting in little clumps. Those of you with keen eyes or paying close attention see that they are nesting their eggs here, and that these birds have blunted tusks on the side of their beaks.
Wow. I'm gonna try and get a picture.
Okay.
Those look deadly.
No,
Tomo,
they're fine.
can
They're
you
cute.
get any
I'll try to get
feedback from them?
I'll try and get any kind of emotion readings from them.
What's
How
the
close
range
can I
on
get
that?
before you get any bad, you get any bad vibes?
It's 60 feet.
Okay. So yeah, you start walking up. A lot of them will like take flight when strange looking and smelling things start walking up to them, but some of them are nesting quite closely. You get up, you don't sense anything other than they're just birds. No real, just survival instincts.
So they're
Okay.
not intelligent.
Nope.
Can I try and like get as close as I can to get some photos?
Sure. Give me a stealth check.
As he's sneaking up, Hull just kind of sniffs the air. He's like, I've been on a lot of planets, and most of them smell terrible, mainly because of the people there. I have to say, this is the best smelling planet I've ever been on.
Okay, I got a 22, but I have to stop and be like, so are you saying that we smell good, or that you go places smell bad?
No, oh no, the ship smelled terrible.
Oh.
This
Okay.
this place here, like it there's no buildings and smoke and smog, and so it's nice here.
Yet.
Yeah, we've definitely come to fix that.
They didn't take you to
Gally,
the nature
do
guy.
you think you could catch one of the birds?
Oh, yeah, okay. Hang on, let me get... I'm zooming in, like,
Allow
way
me
too
to
close on the
assist.
seagull.
Use that filter there. Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
one.
yeah, for the artistry? Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
That looks
Make
good.
it like it's sad.
It's got like the face on it. It makes it look like a big eyes. Yeah, give it that.
It's a sad but googly-eyed seagull with tusks.
That is hilarious.
This is going to go great on the ground. What? Do we want to catch one for a
Yeah.
I would think so.
Let's
I feel
try
kinda
and let's
bad, though.
try
These guys
and
are, like-
tame it.
like nesting? Let's try and get like the whole lot then.
Okay. So Gally, you're able to get up there. You're able to get very close, and you snap your picture, and that's about when Hull started giving filter advice. And Hull, your beautifully baritone voice is what startles some more of them to take flight.
Ah.
But you get a very good picture. It looks very nice. Unless, like, do I need to have you roll like profession?
I mean, if you want.
Socialite? Like, what sort of like is this just for funsies? There's no like.
Yeah, she does it. So she does it just as something to do. She basically
Right.
uploads to like an Instagram blog.
Very good. Yeah, you got a beautiful picture of it. Like a couple of them sitting cozy, couple of them like stretching their wings out. You see their tusks. They're just aspects of their anatomy. They don't seem particularly vicious at all.
So the birds seem like pretty complacent, other than like being birds and flying away.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I can take some pictures that we can send back to the biologist team.
If we're going to try and do some catching, I have a couple ideas of mine, but I'd rather you guys tell me your ideas. What do you got in mind?
I'm 100% gonna crouch down and get ready. So if one takes off flying, I'm gonna fly after it as far as I can. Try to grab it.
Okay. So the pouncing dragon method, very good.
Yeah, like I get in the
Bouncing
tallest grass I can find, but it still only goes up to like my knees, and I was like,
If
dun,
that.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. That's Hull on one vantage point. This beach goes all the way around, so you can space out and try different tactics. Tomo,
Yeah, I'm
Laura?
gonna try to get from the other side. So like where Gallery's coming from, I'm gonna be opposite, so
Cool.
they come towards me.
Right on.
Yeah, I think Tomo is gonna borrow someone if someone has like a field ration or any kind of food. Will
There's rations. Yeah.
hold
Yeah,
hold
I'll toss
some
you one.
out for the bird.
Okay.
But they also have their Buster Cannon
No.
and ready.
Ready? Well, he has stun.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a stun mode.
You're gonna fry the poor little
Yeah.
birdie.
Not gonna, it'll be fine.
Ah. Okay.
It's
I'm
gonna be
try and
like in
find-
cartoons where you hit it and it's like explosion happens. They just have like a singed feather.
One feather.
Yes.
Okay, can I find one that's on its own and not nesting, and we'll
Mhm.
try and like scare it into the air duck hunt style?
Sure. We got Hull going pouncing. Galley is going duck hunter, NES style.
Yeah.
Tomo, you were gonna try and
I
offer
want
a
to
ration.
I want to offer a ration, and I'll assist with any survival check that we have to do.
Cool. How about Rora?
I'm gonna try to actually roll life science to see if I could figure out anything that would be useful.
Okay, sure.
The only one actually trying to study them before.
Well, no, we're
pouncing.
catching them for study. But just.
That's
violently.
25.
Okay, yeah, these are mundane migratory birds. They don't even have cool names. I'll just tell you, just out of game, they don't have cool stat blocks or anything. These are just flavor birds that would be used as a. This site is clearly used as a nesting area, so they would be a good source of eggs for food, and birds themselves good for food. But there's not a whole lot you can tell them. There's just birds.
All right.
All right. I relay all of the information and then I'm like, good luck.
All right. So you're standing back, probably in
Oh,
the
yeah.
grassier part. And I will also say, like, of course, these birds are feeding on the fish in the lake. So I'll carry over that life science to, like, this is a great place for fresh game.
Do we see
Nice.
any of the fish in the lake?
I mean, you see like ripples, you see things, you see a bird like will swoop down and bring one out, and there's probably fish carcasses, bones on the rocks.
dude,
But
yes.
I go
Paul's
around and
definitely-
examine all of the things that, like,
Okay.
the bones and the.
Sure.
Paul's
stuff
just
on the
licking
shore.
his lips. He's like, yeah.
All right. Also, I should. This was knowledge you already gained last session that this site has access to fresh water. You've now discovered there's food from the fish and the birds and the eggs, but also this site was marked as a good landing spot for a starting spot for a settlement in that the rocks here are the good amounts of mineral deposits that you could use in as resources in the mechanical sense of like establishing a base. Like if you need minerals, this would be a spot for that. Whereas other ones like the mountains didn't have access to hardly any minerals. This one has good minerals.
Okay. Gassington goes, guys, I think we could probably set up a farm here or something. I mean, we've got like pretty much everything we need. We just got to start domesticating these birds. Speaking of which, think fast, and she's going to use cycling to scare some birds out of the grass.
All right, so I guess now will be when I get those survival checks to do the thing.
Cole's definitely doing like the butt wiggle that cats do.
Sure, exactly. There's that gif of the cat shaking its rear and then Shaq shaking his shoulders.
Gally shakes her shoulders and then Hole does the butt wiggle.
I love it.
Okay, so survival check to get these birds.
Please, anyone that wants to aid,
I got a 10, so I will aid.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I got a nat 1, but Tomo gave me a thing last session.
Oh, that's right.
So that I can re-roll something, and I'm totally gonna waste it. I'm gonna waste it on catching birds.
Priorities.
Amazing.
Very good.
Good job on remembering that.
Yeah, I had forgotten entirely. So give me that re-roll.
Okay, that is a total of a 12 now. So not great, but definitely better.
Yeah. Gally, you did the think fast, so I guess that would be your aid. So you want to roll for aid?
Oh, sure.
Like, I don't want to, like, I'm cool to hand wave certain checks, but since this is your first kind of foray into...
I got a 4.
Investigation. Okay.
So +2.
Okay. Yep. 14.
Okay.
Hole, you badly damage one, but you are able to snag another.
Can I, like, jump up, grab one, and try to bite at another?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's exactly what this is. And you scare more of them away in the process of your savagery. But okay,
nice.
Yeah. You have at least one mostly unharmed bird in your gigantic dustpan hands. But you have harmed others.
While we've chased away like all
on
of
the other ones on the ground and eat them.
Yeah.
What? I'm keeping the one, and I'm definitely gonna eat some of the injured ones that are on the ground.
Oh my god!
No, not if they're not dead. We need multiple if we want to actually farm these things.
I should say,
Hulk comes up with one just like sticking out of his mouth, like.
This isn't going to become exactly like Stardew Valley. Like, you can have the one and just be understood that other people can do some other stuff later.
The biologist might do something more effectively.
So, yes.
Yeah, listen, I got this one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we have a biologist. They could just clone this bird.
What? That's not how...
We might not have brought our cloning technology.
Yeah.
So, speaking
We just
of
got
doing
one back
that,
on the ship.
Yeah, as you've spent some time doing this, did everyone get to do what they wanted to do in this scene before I progress?
I like how Dawn has all this stuff planned out, and we're like, "Ooh, birds!" and we just chase them.
I was worried that I was going to have to rush you to the next thing because there'd be a lull. You picked the bird up and ran with it, so no, you're good. But
I picked the bird up and ran with it.
Yes,
yeah, literally.
Bounding
Tomo,
away.
Did your ration bar? Want to do your ration bar method?
Yeah.
See if you can't get some other ones. Maybe a little further down the beach.
Yeah.
Possibly not damaged.
Where they didn't notice.
Yeah, introduce this invasive food source, and maybe they'll become addicted to it.
Nice.
All right.
They're gonna be after breadcrumbs in no time.
I got a 20 this time.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
You do it. Yep. You offer it up. You breadcrumb it. You're able to coax one, and
Is Tomo a Disney princess?
You just see like these
They've already got like a
tusked
bug thing
birds
and a
landing
bird.
on me.
Oh my god! And then they just sink into you a little bit.
Oh no, they can't fly away because their bird claws.
Land on your arm and just.
I caught them. You just like there's
They're
like a
trying.
whole
Stick
bunch
out
of
his
them all on my arms. They're
arms.
trying to flap, trying to get away. Like I'm almost flying.
Yep. The La Brea ooze pit has all these birds encased onto its body, but yeah, they get a taste for it. It's new, it's different, but they are hungry nesting birds. So yeah, you successfully ensnare in whatever way you'd like. But as you're doing this, from behind, people are walking up. You see a family of Lashunta. And those of you that were supposed to be on the ship know them as the Willowanth family.
I definitely just saw them in passing at some point and then completely ignored them on the trip.
Yeah. On the trip, they kept to themselves. They are a tight-knit family, but I need to look at other notes. Willowanth family. Male and female Demaya Lashuntas walk up with three teenage era looking Lashunta youths. Those of you that are in the know that these Lashunta prefer to be called food procurement specialists rather than farmers, hunters, and fishers. Even though they have all those skills on the resume, I can attest to this. You gotta fancy it up a bit. But
we're the space version of that.
Yes. The parents, Mira and Saran, walk up. They have nets, they have poles, they have little cages, and they offer the cages to you. Saran looks at you, Tomo, and like, if I pull it out, will it hurt you? If
no, you may proceed.
Okay, and they like pull it up.
They pull one out. I take the one in my hand and just put it right where it was.
Yeah, like you're walking through the forest and you pull your foot up and your shoe is still in the mud, kind of thing. It's just like I can't do the sound properly, but imagine that slurping sound. Yeah. That's good. That's enough of that. This isn't Starfinder ASMR.
I can do more.
I believe you. There's a whole planet of creatures you can do this to, but we got this one.
All right,
covered.
I'll remember that.
Okay. So they walk up and they start putting them into cages. The three children take the fishing poles out into the water. They step out. You see them like scoop up their hand and just like drinking the water right out of their hands.
That's safe? Is that okay?
Saran looks at you. They'll be fine. We've done this before. They're pretty sure the water's fine. Initial scans didn't detect any sort of pathogens or carcinogens or...
How about gigantic creatures?
Right.
They're in the shallows.
I immediately jump into the water, so there's gigantic creatures in there.
Oh my god. The kids...
I have to wash all the blood off from the
introducing
birds.
invasive species to every ecosystem in space.
That's a fair point, because at least Rora and Hole, like a good portion. I mean, you're both very big beings, but you still are like half covered in just residue from the Mole-Beetle.
Yeah, it was
bite.
horrible.
Oh, it's like a
My
car
teeth
wash.
just have like
I think I
feathers sticking out of them.
join in the water and just kind of,
Okay. Right on.
I splash Rora using my wings.
I look at
Nice.
Tomo. You need to get in the. You wanna?
My body is mostly self-cleaning.
Okay. I mean that. That makes sense, actually. Looking at you.
That like verges on TMI, but like
Yeah. Like oh. Okay. Good to know. Not
Okay,
really, but thanks.
So, two of you go into the water. The other two standing back. What's Galatea and Tomo doing before we press on?
I think we're just discussing like whether to go in the water and being self-cleaning or not.
Cool.
Like,
More
so,
interested
I
in
don't
that.
self-clean. Like I have a washer. on the ship.
There are services, there are machines for this. You also
just
have
like
the spell.
showers.
You have token spell, so you could.
Oh yeah, right. She just goes, "Oh yeah," and she's clean. All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Me too.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
guess I'm also self-cleaning, huh?
Wait, Vanguard has token spell?
No.
No.
No, he's just clean though.
Okay, I
Yes.
got you. My bad. Okay, cool.
So
So
I
you
can
gotta
clean
go
them
with
as
the-
well,
with the
but
feet.
I don't think I'm going to tell them that.
okay, cool. So
Stomps out of the water. Well, I didn't catch any fish. So what are we doing now? This is
so
nice though.
as Hull is standing in front of you, Galatea and Tomo, you see that the teenager Lashunta that were trying to fish in that spot are kind of giving Hull dirty looks as they're moving further down the coastline to where the fish might be now. But yeah,
They'll be back.
This is going well.
so
Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't pick up on any sarcasm.
okay. So if there's nothing else here, we can move. You're looking around. That's basically the extent of what this hex, this site offers. The settlement is still being put up. It's going to take a couple more hours to like lock everything into place. But if there's nothing else, I'll continue.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. So the Willowant family stays down there. You get the feeling that this is their element, especially after 17 days trapped on a starship. So they are going to be busying themselves here. You can head back to the settlement. It takes a couple more hours for the buildings to get like finalized, locked into place, and I have to go back to the notes because you guys are good at this. All right. I haven't looked at chat for a while. Is everything still sounding good?
Yeah, we got
you guys,
rated.
actually.
Yeah, we got rated.
Who rated
Yeah.
us?
J Station 64.
Oh, J Station. Thank
Yeah,
you so
they
much.
dropped in.
Oh, hey, from
So
last time.
cool.
Hey.
Yeah, they are part of the Manapot crew that plays Fly Free or Die on Mondays at Manapot Studios. But J Station specifically, I was just watching him before I joined our call. They're playing No Man's Sky on PC, and
Nice.
it's their
Very
fault that I got addicted to it because I'd been on the fence, and I'm like, okay, I'll check it out, and then I'm watching him, and it's everything I want. Well, okay, there's a lot more that I'd like from a Starfinder video game, but like that game scratches that itch so well.
Pretty
If you
close.
wait till you try
Yeah.
it, if you ever get a chance to try it in VR, oh my god.
Yes.
The
So I've
VR
heard.
makes it just
Yep.
a whole extra thing. Flying a ship in VR, being able to land and just wandering around, it's amazing.
Yep.
Okay,
Going
so
on.
here's what I'm hearing is
Go for
that next time we run this game, we're going to be inside of No Man's Sky,
So
and we're just going to play
role
through
play
it.
No Man's
Yeah.
Sky.
No, we're role playing this game while playing No Man's Sky.
Right.
That
yeah,
could
good
be
dude.
fun.
Okay, where are we
Don,
going
don't,
to?
No, Don, you don't get the ideas. It's so much work.
That's fair. Thank you for always having my best interest at heart, because
You will die. It's okay.
I will. Okay, so yeah, it's a fun game. J Station is a great gamer to watch play. They play
Nice.
Flimsy on Fly Free or Die, which is what my other favorite Starfinder adventure path game that I'm GMing. But yeah, check them out at Manapot Studios. Check out J Station 64 on Twitch and all the
Very
places.
nice.
Yeah, but yeah, so a couple hours pass. Sun's starting to get real low, as it were. Yeah, there we go. So just
Yep,
after
that
sundown.
looks like normal. That's good. No
Yes.
weird suns here.
No, it's a beautiful, gorgeous sunset as the sun goes behind the mountains to the far west of you. It's about this time that three of the four of you all have your comms buzz because someone just called the advisors for emergencies. I have to keep reinforcing the idea that
I think mine must be broken. I'll have that looked at later.
Okay, now I'm gonna roll inside. Or a sense motive, I guess.
Sure.
Let's see.
It's a nat 20.
Oh no! I was just gonna ask what I could roll against this, but
Yeah, and that's a nat 19 from me.
oh boy.
Okay. Okay. Is that all the sense motives going on? Rora, do you care? Rora, as the person who, if I may, you are the most prepared for this expedition. What's Rora like? Kind of out of the game. How is or out of continuity? What's Rora feel right now about this person?
She wasn't really sure about him with the flying, despite the fact that he said he was a really excellent pilot. But, he handled himself okay, and at this point we're here, and there's only so much that can be done. So she's kind of going along with, all right, but doesn't necessarily, trust him to... She seems to have an idea as what his skill set is and doesn't trust him to do beyond his skills.
That's a very diplomatic assessment.
Diplomatic, yeah.
Very good. Okay. So
you definitely didn't nail his modus operandi there.
All right. So the three
show
of you
up and just do things until everyone's like, okay, whatever.
So Hull, while you're experiencing technical difficulty, the three of you are getting simultaneous
On the fritz, just
message alerts. One is from the settlement's structural engineer that you all know, the three of you know, as Maledia Krinth. Quick, short message: emergency storage silo, catastrophic failure. But at the exact same time, wink, you get another urgent message from the settlement's electrician, known as Gavin Neldener. They report simultaneous overloads with the power center. So, you are all being called to attend these tasks. Both need to be done. Just kind of out of the game a teensy bit. You're going to need to choose one. Which one to go to first?
Split the party.
One's the storage silo.
I'm going to
power.
Gently say.
Okay, so all of us go one to
lift
each
my
place.
hand.
So it could be dangerous if you were to split the party at this juncture to try and tackle these both at the same time. They are both somewhat urgent messages. So,
Could you just give this one more time?
So first message, they were both like simultaneously because wink. Maledia Krinth, the settlement's structural engineer. The storage silo on the edge of town is in imminent danger of collapse. The other message is from the settlement's electrician. He reports several simultaneous overloads in the power center.
I'm going to say we do the electrician first because that's dangerous. A silo collapsing is, you can fix it, whatever. Explosions are bad.
Can confirm explosions are in fact bad, so that works for me.
Agreed. Electricity in the hands of those who don't know how to use it can be very dangerous.
Right, and I mean, that's like a whole thing, Tomo. So we should all
you
go.
can probably just go up and like grab it and call it a day.
She's going to look
Or
like
you might want
directly
to
at
stand back, Hull.
She's going to stare at Hull and she's like, we should all go to fix this problem.
Right, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
The electric guy could just go like glob onto it, probably solve the problem.
That's not how that works.
Okay,
I figured you were like magic.
Okay, so you are all choosing to go to the settlement's power station first.
Yes.
I am going to activate the scene. Hopefully that moves you all there. Let me know if there is any issue.
Oh, it's black and white.
Oh, it's dark.
It is, in fact, nighttime. Sun has set.
Oh.
That's why I have the forest night play. Oh, that's something I like to do at the
sounds.
top. Yeah, so the sounds you're hearing, all of them come from tabletopaudio.com. I use them all the time in my podcast.
Oh, great.
Tim over there does fantastic work, perfectly loopable. I didn't want to like break my back trying to do like full production SFX things. These work to set the stage, and just if you need these for your home games, for your podcast, make sure you properly credit tabletopaudio.com. Patreon subscribers of Tabletop Audio get alternate sound bites, sound styles of each of these tracks, but I can't praise them enough.
We are
And
not sponsored.
maybe let them know we sent you. We aren't sponsored, but they're really cool, and I swear by them. So
Yep,
can everyone
we
see?
use it on emergency power as well.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep, vision's
Yep.
good.
Yeah. All right. So flavor text. The settlement's power station is nestled under a low ridge of stone covered by creeping vines. The power core from the Burnished Dawn, which is going to temporarily power the settlement until you and the rest of the crew allocate time and resources to creating a permanent reactor. It's built up in this area. You probably can't see all of it, so go ahead and move yourselves some ways over.
All right, I'll go in front. Everyone, be careful.
Okay. So you see that this thing is hooked up to a various bunch of metal rods and wires branching out, and you see that this power line goes towards the settlement. This is a new sound and it's a bit loud on my end. Just want to make sure that the. Oh, thank you, Jeff, for throwing
The link in the description.
throwing the link out. Yeah, and Mark Mark is another player of the Manapot Studios gang, Tales from the Pact Worlds, and I got to play with him in the Book of Brothita. I got to guest on there, and Mark's a real cool dude. Just want to make sure I shout that out. Oh wow. Okay, so do we like the black and white? Because I can turn off the night feature.
Well,
I'm
doesn't
I've
bother
got
me.
dark vision, but I can still see it fine here. So,
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Let's do
Okay,
this.
cool.
Give me
Jackie,
out.
do
All
we all
right.
have dark vision?
Yes, I think you all have dark vision, correct?
No,
I do,
Oh,
but
I have blind sight, emotion.
Okay.
he
So
can
this is a
feel where
little
we
weird.
are.
So you need us to be like super mad or something?
I can see any like creatures with brains
Oh,
from their
okay.
emotions, but
You've got predator vision on
Yeah.
us, basically.
Okay. Well, Tomo, as you approach in the dark, you do so. These things should be emitting some light. These little towers.
Yeah,
Hope
there's
I
like
did.
circles around them.
Okay, cool. So as you get closer, Tomo, you can feel the feelings, emotions of. Let me ask you, uh, an unconscious person. What would you feel from an unconscious person? Their dreams.
I yeah, it's emotion. So if they still have emotions
Mm-hmm.
in their dream, I think people would. I'll also point out that my solar manifestation can project dim light in a 20-foot radius.
Okay. Are you able
Nice.
to control that on your end, or is that something I need to do?
I can mess with it.
Cool. Awesome. So as you walk up, night sounds in the air. You see Gavin Neldenner, the settlement's electrician, lying face down on the ground amid several sparking wires. And I'm gonna ping it. Can you see this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, that is Gavin Neldenner, the dwarf electrician. And let me pull up the art for them because this art not done by our own Adam, but in the AP itself. Those of you
Awesome.
that are supposed to
Very
be
cool.
here will know him as a very conscientious worker, uh, and judging by the time it took for you to get here from when you got the original message, they must have recently been knocked unconscious. But they are laying there. Someone's going to have to go over there and drag.
Yeah.
Drag
I'm gonna
his
turn
body out.
to Gally real quick and be like, "You know electronics. Does it look like I could get to them without it killing me?"
Yeah. Let me just have a quick look. What do I roll to check that out? Tom?
Okay, so I need an engineering or physical science check to maneuver the wires away. Someone with acrobatics to kind of super secret spy, like like the laser wire scene, but these wires just all over the place.
Okay, well, I got 23 engineering.
Oh, you nailed it. Okay. Yep, you are able to just so lift up a wire here. You're carefully extricating him out.
Okay. I will be ready to lift him up when he's been removed from the wires.
Okay.
I have
then
something I can do here.
Okay, go ahead.
I think.
Sure.
So I have I took a feat, or no, a stellar revelation called Agile Wavelengths, which allows me to do combat maneuvers within 30 feet. And so I would like to do a reposition combat maneuver to pull him out with my my solar mote.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Very not liking that, but all right.
All right, just pull him right into my arm, and I'll just catch him.
Okay, so you go ahead and do that. Hull, I'm going to need an acrobatics check if you are going in to extricate.
Okay, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So glad I used that reroll for birds. All right.
Oh no.
That's an 8.
Okay. Tomo, what is your thing?
I only hit a 9, but he is helpless, so I don't know what his AC is.
Can we aim?
What do you feel?
I
Like
can do
we're
it-
all experienced players.
I can try again, right? I mean, it's not like there's.
You can try again, yeah, because as Hull is trying to maneuver their bulky body around, they step wrong, and you see the whole area light up as Hull takes 1d3
Oof.
electricity damage. 2 points of damage.
Okay. I'll just kind of zaps and then shakes it off, and he's way more determined to try to get this person out of the wires than caring about his health at the moment.
Yep. They aren't moving at all. Galley, you're able to hold the wires just right, and you see Hull just stomp in the exact wrong spot, but you're still good.
Fine, we gotta hurry.
You ever seen it's a British show, I guess. I've seen The Crystal Maze.
Yeah, I've seen Crystal Maze.
Okay, yeah, it's like The Crystal Maze, only Hull's getting electrocuted.
Okay. Right on. Cool. So, Tomo, what did you get for your second reposition attempt?
Natural 1.
Okay. I'm not going to pull out the critical fumble deck because that wasn't. We're not in combat. But I, because it's a natural 1 and it's a combat maneuver, I will say that as you pull him, Gavin.
You can take more damage.
Oh my god!
Just like you see him, and then like you just see his body twitch.
Can I just pull the wires off of him or something? Or just rip him out of the wall?
Galley has it. Yeah, Galley has it pretty well covered. It's just getting the body out. And while you're over here, everyone give me a perception check.
Or can I just pull the body out?
Sure.
Nope, I don't know what I got actually.
24.
I got a 4.
10.
12.
Okay.
Can we shut this thing off?
Can I use mending at all on these wires?
Well, they're not precisely damaged. Yeah, you could. That'll take time to do.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you get in there and you just pull out the dwarf. Very good. And you get him out. You pull him away.
He's looking a little extra crispy at the moment. We gotta get him back to a medic.
I will move up to him, and you see Tomo just kind of like lose their form and just envelop the dwarf.
Wow.
What are you doing?
And I'm going to use my racial ability, Tactical Symbiosis. I can do this once per day.
Okay.
And I'm going to heal him for 6 HP.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome.
Is he eating him?
It looks like He's on my hand as well. I'm still holding this
Oh,
door.
I think he's still alive. You can't eat it. Why is he so funny to animals but not people?
Just let me do my work. Everything will be all right.
That number.
This feels weird.
Right?
It does feel weird because Hole, you get attacked
Oh,
by something.
what?
Does a 30 hit your EAC?
Whoa!
Just barely.
Okay. You're gonna take
I
2
haven't
points.
aligned my shield yet, so.
Yeah. You're gonna take 2 points of electricity damage as you see
Oh.
a creeping vine kind of rise up out of the wires. It was sneaking along the wires, and you see these flowers have vines attached to them.
Oh
And
boy.
this lashes up, reaches up,
Oh,
and
boy.
slaps you.
Oh,
Pretty.
It is
Yeah,
pretty
very pretty.
and
That'll be
deadly.
pretty, yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
and
deadly.
as you're standing there, you take that damage. You have Gabbin in your arm. He opens his eyes through the goggles. You see his eyes go very big as he says, Jolt Vine. And we're going to have to roll for initiative next time.
Oh.
Oh, no. I
Oh.
wanted to punch this plant.
All
You
right.
will get to punch the hell out of that plant next week.
Nice. Well,
yeah.
at least we saved that dude.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. He's out of danger now. The 6 points of healing roused him from unconsciousness.
It was both amazing and disgusting, Jeff.
Yeah, that was
Thank you.
High praise.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is episode 2 of our stream. Thank you all, everyone that showed up to watch, to listen
Yeah,
in.
cheers.
I see
Yeah,
I see
thanks,
some
guys.
usernames I'm not familiar with, so if I didn't give you a shout out, if I scrolled past you and didn't shout you out, I apologize. Hit me up.
We got a list of the watches here. I can just yell them out if you want.
Well, some of them, like Sizul, I know you from some servers. Mark, of course, I know. Sniper Scope 3, don't know you, but I'm glad you all, everyone
That's coming down.
showed up. All the raiders, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Tabletop Audio, for providing the ambient background stuff. And I'll go around the horn and everyone tell us who you've been, where we can find you, where we can find other work by you. I'm going to go first so I can eat this. I have been Don, the GM for this, as well as the GM for the Homebrew Starfinder podcast called Hexgrid Heroes, which is where we got this username from. That is a fun homebrew adventure of some... I have opinions about my player characters, but they are just some people looking for work. I love them all dearly. They're all great, but how do you describe someone who you regularly call assholes? It's kind of strange. They're great. They are a group of explorers, people who have other jobs but are banded together to do some day jobs, uncover some mysteries, earn some credits, and just test my patience. But you can find us there wherever you get podcasts. And that's me. Pan, how about you tell everyone where we can find you?
Sure.
Stuff my face.
Hey, I'm Pan. I've been playing Galley. You can find me at Stellar-Encore on Twitter. You can also hear me on Cosmopunk. It's a Starfinder podcast as well. Spectre in the Fog, which is a Call of Cthulhu one, and the Morning Blues, which is D&D. And you can see me talking about wanting more dice all the time on my Twitter. All the time. Send me dice, please. I just need more dice.
Don't feed the addiction. Don't do it.
I've just got so many dice. I just need more dice. I just started buying them like for myself.
All right, before this goes down a rabbit hole, I'm going to take over for Dawn, and I'm going to move it on to Jeff.
All right. So you can find me on Twitter at EPN_Jeff. You can also find the Emergency Power Podcast Twitter at EmergencyPWRPod, or check us out at emergencypowernetwork.com.
Nice. Carrie?
Yes.
Hi. I'm Carrie. You can find me at criticalhitcookies.com, or if you want cookies, or you can find me on Twitter at hitcookies or at Carrie Vogren. And it's been a pleasure.
Nice. Then I will go last here. I'm Adam, and I have been Hull, your giant dumb punch dragon. You can find me both on the Twitter that Jeff mentioned, the emergency PWRPOD, or you can go check out the art that I'm doing over at the Ashen Arts _ in between all those words over on Instagram. I'm doing a lot of art for this. I'm going to be doing art for my podcast, and there's some other cool stuff that's happening. In fact, someone, which they can decide if they want to point themselves out here, has already done a commission from me, and they're awesome. And I'm so excited. It's coming out super well so far.
Nice.
So yeah,
Very
check
cool.
that out, and please check out my podcast, the one that I DM. I almost forgot about that. I was too into the art part. Yeah. I also do a podcast, the Emergency Power Podcast. So yeah, come check us out.
Yep. Adam's artistic ability was a very welcome surprise. I will use
to
it
me
to the
too.
fullest. Yep. Very much enjoying it. There are more NPCs that Adam has done the art for that will be revealed in time. But thank you so much, Adam, for using us to practice and hone your skills.
I'm not. That's not how I would have phrased it, but you know.
No, I meant it in the best way possible. No, I appreciate free art. Let me be
Sure.
worse about it. No, it's very good. We've gotten to chat a little bit like, hey, about this person. So Adam the player may have a nugget or two of info on some people, which has been fun. That I can eke out little tidbits here and there. But that's about it for us. I'm going to start looking for someone to raid, and I'm going to do it better this time because I always improve. But just to vamp a little bit more.
Yeah,
if you've
absolutely.
enjoyed...
First off, thanks for running, Don. Sorry to interrupt you as you were going to do something else.
No, you're good.
Nah,
Thank you.
fuck him. Yeah, thanks for running. You did a great job. Shut up.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You all are great. It's been great prepping this. It's continued to be fun. I have so much already prepped. I feel like I could I don't need to prep, and then the day before I wake up at 3 a.m.
every wildlife animal we might come across.
Yeah.
You gotta prep every animal we might see.
Yeah. So homework for those listening at home and for those playing along: find out a name for our settlement, the city, the whatever you want to call it. And also, if anyone has a fun name for this breed of blunted migratory birds, totally opening that up to everyone. I'll post it on Twitter. If you've enjoyed the stream and want to watch it again, I don't know why you would. I don't know why I would say that. But
did we cut that?
Yeah.
Can and we will, because we also put this out in video form on YouTube. The following week after it airs, we're trying to, I'm trying to push the Twitch thing. We are between all of you and all of us, kind of pushing to see what affiliate status at Twitch can get us.
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
Yeah. So if you enjoyed this, shout it out to some people, see if they're interested
that follow
too.
button.
So
Yeah, give it a follow.
Yeah, hit that follow button.
Smash it like
Smash
it was
that
an
like button,
entropic
bros.
strike.
Wow.
From Hull. Punch it like a big dragon.
Yes.
Non-lethal though, non-lethal.
Yes.
Only one of you has to do that though. Only one.
Like and subscribe, but you can also the Emergency Power Podcast is putting this video feed up on their YouTube the following week, correct, Jeff?
Yep, absolutely. Check it out.
Yeah. And also I am putting it out on Spotify, Anchor FM as just audio only, because that's how I got started in this racket. And I know some people, I don't like to look at myself. So if audio podcasts are more your speed, that will go up.
See, I like audio because I'll be riding my bike or something. I listen to podcasts. A lot of podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
Illegally
it's very
obtained
convenient.
Razor scooter, Pan?
Yeah, my elite. Wait,
That was-
if you're a
Wow,
cop, you have
did
to
you
tell me.
just narc on
You
him?
just
You
you
narc?
did.
You gotta turn
That's-
to a cop, man. It's the law.
That was from the pre-show. You can't hold that against me, etc.
You can now. You
Somebody-
put it
somebody
out
at the
there.
door.
Put it
Somebody
on,
can
that.
take my
on
scooter.
blast.
Whoops. My bad. But yeah, so it will be out on podcast
Everyone's
form in
got
about
one,
a
guys.
week.
It's fine.
Yeah. Like and subscribe there. Leave reviews. Let people know that we are doing. My players are doing great. I am doing an adequate job of presenting this.
You're
adventure
doing
pack.
fantastic.
Awesome.
Well done.
Knock
Knock
Great
that
job.
off.
Yeah.
I will
We
self-
love you.
I will self-deprecate as much as I like, as I'm kind of vamping while I'm looking for who to raid.
I mean, I could just
But yeah.
cut the feed and go to the hold screen.
So in essence, subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe here, follow here.
Yeah.
Watch the video
Yeah.
on YouTube. Follow us all on Twitter. Come up with a name for these birds for us and tweet Hexford Heroes. what the
Yeah,
name of
we
the bird
already
should be.
got some suggestions for the.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for
For
not
the- for
not
the
the birds,
colony.
but for the colony. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right.
but yeah, definitely people throw suggestions for the birds.
Yeah. Keeping in mind they were very easy to catch and kill by accident.
Yeah, don't give them like a super badass name because
Born Shelby.
They were designed mostly to just be just flavor text in the thing, but you know what? They're a source
we'll
of
be
food.
eating them. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
totally.
eat the hell out of them. If anyone has recipe
Oh, I
ideas,
will.
I'm kind of floating some ideas around
Yeah,
about.
roasted knuckleheads, apparently. It's a good one.
That's a good one.
I'm just telling the story. You can dictate that.
They were fools to send us here and name all these things.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of people playing Starfinder. In fact, none at all. But I do see that someone is playing Pathfinder. Who?
Okay,
Like
it's not the
Pathfinder?
one that we raided last time and they weren't there, right?
No, it's not. Fool me once. That line. But they are already streaming.
Name the
They
birds
are-
fish just to
Fish.
screw with people.
Yes.
Yeah,
they
put them
are,
with
like
sharks.
that.
You got like
Dead
a flock of
Aussie-
sharks.
They are called Dead Aussie Gamer. They are playing Pathfinder. Looks like the Ruby Phoenix Adventure Path, which is a fun one. I've not gotten to play any of those. But if there's nothing else, please like and subscribe. Follow us social medias. Thank you so much for
Alright.
tuning in.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
And we will see you next time on the next
See you
horizon.
around the stars.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.